Yeah. What's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where, as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. Yo, I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpio, the New England representative. And as always, I got my man with me. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Hey yo, you know what it is? Your boy King P, Bodega Box in the building. Ring Gang Radio all day. Let's go. Nobody's banned. I'm coming back. I'm back home. Opening up the bodega. Had to take a little trip to Philly, but we back. So let's get it.
Yes, sir. Back from Philly. And of course, we'll get more into that, as P was in the house for that. But yo, I got my other man with me. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Hey, What's Fly, it's Conscious Pod, the West Coast Avenger, preparing for liftoff, bringing radio, let's fly.
Yes, sir. Conscious Pilot stays elevated above the clouds, you dig. And Brother Shuttleworth will probably join us a little later on. I think he's running a little late, but that's cool. He'll hop on when he hops on. Pause. No Diddy, as the viral video that's been going around, from Saturday night in Philadelphia, where one Jerome Boots Ennis made his Matchroom debut, against David Avanasian. And Brother King P was in the house. He was in there. So I'm going to let him lead off the conversation. So, P, first of all, how was being in the house at Wells Fargo Center? How was Philly? How was the atmosphere and all that?
I mean, the atmosphere was rocking. I fuck with Philly. So I make a lot of jokes with some of the people from Philly about them being the poors, but it's all fun and games. I rock with Philly, so the atmosphere was dope. It was definitely rocking in there. They definitely showed out for Boots. I think they talk about that was a record since Hagler fought there 30 years, 40 years ago.
Yeah. It was something crazy. Yeah, it was before Hagler became middleweight champion. So,
yeah.
I think it was like 40. It was like literally 46 years ago or some shit.
Yeah, no, yeah. So so pretty much Matchroom and their people actually did a good job. Actually, trying to promote the event, sell the event. I know I got the emails in there about Eddie doing the 5K run and shit like that. All that shit that get all this fucking attention. You dig? And Brother Shuttleworth has joined us, man. How you doing tonight, bro?
Hey, what's good, y'all? What it do?
Word, what I'm saying? He's just a little late though, but he's still on time. You dig? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ain't gonna be like I was doing something else. I ain't really feel like doing this. I was this pulled honestly, I was getting into a groove. I was right into a Clownarchy beat, and that shit was it's a beat that I've been listening to for a couple weeks, and it finally started hitting randomly. Mm-hmm. And so it's you get in your little pocket, and you're now you're getting pulled away to talk about some fucking boxing, about some jobber ass fight. We knew the result before it happened. It's just, so that's how I feel right now. But it's all good. Gang. It's still ring gang, nigga.
Of course, know what I'm saying, but like I said, obviously, like I said, with this event, Eddie, a successful American event, which is because usually the American cards for Eddie have been kind of spotty, as you want to call it. Either the action is cool, but there's not the crowd, or the crowd is there, the action's not there. It's all.
Oh, the arena isn't really there. I got fucking staircases going to damn doors that lead to nowhere. I was afraid I was gonna walk up a staircase, open the door, and just fall out. Fucking Matchroom, I swear, yo.
Well, thankfully, this was an established arena in Philly. And then, what's good, TD Sports Talk? Salute.
Oh, salute. Yeah. Bronx.
So,
what
yeah.
Up, TD? What up, TD? Salute, my brother.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, obviously, with the main event with Boots and David Avanasian, the shit went 5 rounds or whatever, and, you could tell at times, that Boots was a little rusty in this, in that fight, just a little bit, not too much though. I know funny things too, because I know this was all over Twitter too, that Boots was getting a little tagged a little bit too much, and You can't, you shouldn't be doing that. And, and of course the comparison is like if you fought Crawford would probably knock him out. It was a whole bunch of that conversations going around. But like I said, if you're rusty, you're not active, it happens. You get tagged. I'm not making too much.
Got hit with like maybe 15 punches in 5 rounds, like these niggas is like overboard with this shit. Like it's different if he would have got rocked or had a damn chop Cotto Corley moment or some shit, or even a chop Floyd moment, but that never happened. Like he took them shits. He was never in danger of getting stopped or hurt. Like
because usually because one thing like if you go to a live fight, one thing to do, the crowd will let you know if their hometown fighter is in trouble, and usually they'll either become real hush or quiet or stuff like
Morales, Raheem.
Yeah, exactly. You
can hear a damn fucking pin drop. Pin drop.
Yeah, as Raheem beat the living shit out of Morales, and that's not hyperbole. You
remember that one round where I think he had threw like a lead right hand and that shit wobbled Morales into across the ring. It was like,
yeah, I can tell. Like I said. I mean, there was lots of money lost that night. Like they had to do some. First of all, they shafted Raheem out of a title shot. Which he rightly deserved, and Morales it started a slide. That although he had a brief moment in the sun, but that was pretty much the end of that prime run that he had, and it wasn't like that, because like I said, because the crowd was still rocking, even as Evan Nation did tag him a few times. Boots responded, and like Boots pretty much was lighting dude up, for those 5 rounds, punctuated with that mean left hand that dropped him. And that was after he got tagged, which is why people focus on that. He got tagged, and then Boots countered, and Avenation found himself on the canvas.
I don't know why everybody is like, okay, he got hit. I'm like, dude, like they traded shots. One person landed the much bigger damaging shot. Like, end of story. Like,
right.
Like y'all niggas see this on anime like every weekend or some shit. Like, but y'all see it in boxing and it's like blowing y'all mind. Like what? Like y'all done see niggas throw shots and lasers and fireballs and all that shit, and y'all niggas be like, yo, that's just fire. Like he's stronger. Like in boxing, niggas like, oh my god, he got hit. Like but he knocked the motherfucker down, like busted his shit open.
Right, yeah, and obviously in the corner. They stopped it after that fight. At first, they were like, "Oh yeah, no, we're stopping because Avenation suffered a broken jaw," which really wasn't the case. And Avenation was on record saying that he didn't really know why they stopped the fight, and there was a lot of misinformation in there and stuff like that. But I mean,
his jaw was fucked up. That's all we know. We can tell. I mean, most people could tell through the TV screen, and maybe P being there, but his jaw looked fucked up.
Originally they were saying that they almost had to bring the stretcher out for him, but I think he walked out under his own power.
God damn.
Yeah, he went under his own power. So
he was taking a beating, but they talk about the stretcher, like.
Yeah. You never know, because it's one punch can, you just don't know, can easily dislodge.
That's true.
Something.
That's true.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, boxers, they're taking blunt force trauma over and over again. Like, you just never know. It could be the most slightest punch in the world, and that shit can just make the whole body go haywire. You know what I'm saying? So, but at least it's good to know that at least Avenation is fine from that fight. It's whatever. And truthfully, I mean, it's, a hometown fight. That's what a hometown fight needs. Like, you go to a hometown, you got to entertain your crowd. You got to let them know, like, okay, I'm doing this. Like, yeah, like, I got to give you a reason for you to come back to see me again in Philly and shit like that. And that's what Eddie and Boots accomplished. Like, you have to give it up to him. And especially, of course, later on in the conference with the now viral conference that's going on there, which P originally told us in our chat originally about the No Diddy and stuff like that. And I'm thinking to myself, that kid, I'm thinking how, that's, it's hilarious. And then you actually seeing the shit. And then you seeing how Boots is probably the most animated I've ever seen. Like, Boots is like super animated. Like, You know, like pretty much like two quickies. Hey yo, and you
no, the immediately when somebody said two quickies, everybody was just like, "Hey yo!" Like that was flagrant. Like that was super flagrant. Like I was just pause. Like you had to pause that one. Like what we doing?
And they even got Eddie Hearn to say no Diddy, and he says I'm still learning.
that one was cringe. Like.
I mean, I'm trying to make this man so fucking hip, yo.
I mean, P, didn't you say? Would you say you saw Eddie doing out off camera? And
I don't even remember what the fuck I saw him doing off camera. Like,
I know for me, when I saw, like I told you before, like this dude was freestyling off camera. Like,
no, he wasn't freestyle. He wasn't doing nothing like that off camera. I don't remember.
I was gonna say like y'all better cut this shit.
Yeah, no, like Eddie does.
The sport need is a goddamn Eddie Hearn mixtape.
I mean, he didn't sound all that bad, you know. Like he
shut up, like Android. You hear this shit? Where are you, bro?
I mean, like
if this nigga come out with a mixtape, I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to respond to that shit.
Like it was absurd too, and then and on the right of him it was Sergio Mora, and he was on the phone and he was talking like he was angry at somebody on the phone, mad talking. So just to seeing that the visuals of that shit was just hilarious to me that night though. But yeah, though. But at least this is good too, because like I said, because you know, number one, at least it's good that people know that Boots is, you know, he's someone that you can get behind, someone you can go see, and then it's good that Boots is at least be able to show a little personality, because like I said, in boxing, you know, personality is everything. And what up, Android? I see you there. You know, LB was just mentioned you because I just mentioned that Eddie Hearn. During one of my many interactions with him, there was a time I saw him. You know, he was freestyling backstage off camera. You know, and he wasn't doing too bad for an old English dude.
So, man, I'm telling you, he dropped a mixtape, man. I'm responding, and Android gonna be on the hook or an outro or some shit. You know, just all those goddamn the zone problems, nigga. Like, have a whole 6. And you know, I'm in the writing mood now. I actually might jump back with the damn boxing wrap up or state of boxing track right now. Like,
there we go, perfect timing.
Yeah, like it's about time for that shit. Like we gotta, it's fucking time. Yeah, like the sport needs some addressing. It is like,
yeah, you know,
niggas gotta talk on some shit.
Yeah, it's always good to, you know, coming up with boxing bars and punchlines and shit like that. And this, truthfully, you can write some bars to what went down in this fuking movie.
Yeah, because I ain't an article nigga, so it's time to go back to like.
Well, you are an article nigga, but your mind.
Yeah. Telling a nigga who published a book before he ain't an article nigga is crazy, but damn, we getting on it. But overall, like, yo, King P, like, let me ask you this, like, since you went there,
go ahead. What's up?
Like you could feel the energy through the crowd.
Absolutely, absolutely.
How many people was it like on record? Like, did they say? I probably missed it.
14,000 something like. But
okay, that's great.
Fully showed out. That's what's up.
It holds 20,000, so 14,000 out of 20,000 is pretty damn.
No, the numbers look good. I mean, the numbers.
That's about like 70% or some shit.
We dropped the number. I mean, you know, it showed out for Philly. I mean, you know, like because we've seen Eddie. I just want to say we've seen Eddie bring hometown. Like, you know, Regis was there and looked kind of putrid. You know, other hometown, and I know Philly has a boxing town, but it's a good look for Boots to fill it out like the way it did. It seemed like to me.
The funny thing,
I think a better opponent gets those extra 6K or a better co-main.
The funny thing is Eddie, like, I mean, he might just be saying this, but like Eddie in the press conference in the scrum was like he was just hoping to at least do like 7,000-8,000. Like,
right.
And then once he realized how much more he was going to do, it was
like 10 would be 10K would be a success.
Like, I don't think he realized it would do that much, but he might just be saying that now, like on some.
Nah, I could believe him on this because when it comes to fucking logistics in America, he be off as fuck. Yes, I believe him.
Yeah, it's funny.
He probably thought fucking 5. He probably really thought it was 5K would show up, and he was hoping for 7 or 8. And he got 14. It's like, oh shit.
And the funny
niggas fuck with him.
And you know that number is official because usually most, like some of the, you know, the Matchroom deterrence and whatnot, they usually be saying bullshit, but the number was all
Or
confirmed.
they never give the number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Matchroom itself was even a tweet. Yeah, we did 14,000. Like they even tweeted that. And usually they don't never really do that. Except I think the last time they did it was for the Serrano Taylor fight. And then they exposed all types of numbers on that one because it was successful. Yeah. So
You know what they need to start doing? Like they need to start matching, like putting their stars together on these cards, especially like if they're in the same region. Like I think if you had like a double header of Boots and Baumgartner, like that should have like make noise.
they did it somewhat not with they did it with Boots and Jalil Hackett because they're both Philly fighters and Jalil Hackett is
Yeah, but I mean, bro, I'm talking about their stars.
Jill Hackett's not from Philly. Jill Hackett's not from Philly. I thought
He's from DMV. From DMV. He's
DMV.
close. He's close shit. Yeah.
Close, but yeah, he's not from Philly.
I mean, that's cool. Like, I get it, but that's not like that ain't the same thing, man. Like, that's more so like, okay, we got someone on the card like that. Like, I'm talking about like a where you could really bill it like on some like how they used to do like Chocolatito and Triple G or
yeah, of course, yeah,
like shit like that. Like that's what I'm saying. How they could really bill it like that. And Philly, Detroit. I'm gonna be like Pat with like Florida cities. Like maybe ain't Detroit and Philly like walking distance? Like ain't that like a 2-hour drive?
Oh my goodness.
Like, you know what I mean? Motherfucker be like, Orlando, can you and Rome go to there? Like, it's Jupiter. What about that one? Tampa, what about that? Like Jacksonville. Like, no.
Oh, brother.
Hey, Marquise, what it do? Yeah, team article. What it do? Yeah, shout outs to Marquise because he's a writing ass dude too. Y'all gotta holler.
Yeah, no, Marquise, he's an OG in this writing shit. He's been
pen game on point.
Yeah. But at least with this one, and I mean, it didn't seem like the Philly. I mean, I'm not saying like, I know the Nicholson fight. I mean, even the Nicholson fight. I mean, there was a little bit of boost, but it seemed like it got a little love too, even though Nicholson didn't score a knockout.
No, because the Sky fight, the Nicholson fight was actually a fun fight. She was pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. She actually wasn't boring. I was going to say, like, watching TV, I think, usually she's boring, but she was more saying than Shakur to me. I ain't even hating, but she, the same, she was, I'm just saying, she was jabbing, like off the back foot. I was impressed. Like, I thought, I was impressed with Sky.
Yeah, the Dominican chick she was fighting was just simply too crude.
Can't box for shit. She couldn't box.
All she did was try to spam a Wilder ass right hand.
She just came in swinging, didn't try to set anything up. I'm gonna just come in and just try to swing for the fences. Like she wasn't gonna hit shit. So
anyone with good footwork, and Nicholson's footwork is obviously it's elite. So all she did was just move to the left, move to the right.
The funniest moment was during the fight when fucking Dominican chick was just like doing the bok chicken shit with Nicholson right in front of her, and Nicholson just popped her with a hard ass 1-2 afterwards.
Yeah, she wobbled off that shit too. Yeah,
that shit had me.
Man, I might have to go and watch this fight because I only seen the damn main of. Oh, I only saw the co-main and the main. I missed the Sky Stevenson fight or whatever.
Yeah, the main fight. Khalil Cole scored a brutal knockout. I think it was in the first or second round. I think it was the second round.
Yeah. But it was.
I just saw the Dobson, Hackett, and Boots and
Cole's improved a lot. I saw him live at the Ben show. Out here. He looked a little struggle at first, like when he first came out, on the scene. But he's been improving. It feels like.
Yeah, he's making weight now. Yeah, that's his problem. He wasn't.
He wasn't making weight. You're right. He wasn't making weight back.
Yeah. And then Jalil Hackett, I understand because it's his first fight with Matchroom and stuff, and he was facing the guy that went the distance with Ben. And I will say this though, Hackett did put a beating on him, but he got gassed from handing out that beating.
Speaking of making weight, I feel like Hackett, I know 147 is where the glory division, but I feel like he needs to move up. Like
it was good to see Hackett finally set things up with the jab because before he was allergic to throwing the jab. He actually used the jab and set things up. He was doing really good. The only thing that I would say is that like the two things that like really kind of was like what the fuck was like he landed all his hooks. Like he fell in love with the hook. and just like landed every hook he threw. The one thing I will say is when he was throwing in, like he has a good variety in his offense. The problem is he kind of leaves himself open in between punches. Like he'll throw like a 1-2-3 and like leave his right hand down in the middle of that combination. And I'm just like, you're lucky you're not facing a devastating puncher. Or a guy that's gonna punch in between you and hit you with an overhand that's gonna wobble you. Because there were definitely openings every time.
See, that's how I felt about
upright too. And he was upright too. So like somebody with a mean uppercut would have just been able to crack him. He's got some things he needs to work on. But overall it was a good performance for him.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, except for the game time, but then like I said, that's because Floyd had him on ice for a little bit, and so he wasn't really.
And also, he's fighting at one. He's usually fighting at
154. I honestly wasn't sure if he just took his foot off the gas or if he just was.
That was his first 10 rounder.
Legitimately slowing down.
He gassed. He gassed.
That was his first 10. That was his first 10 rounder, and usually again he fights at 154. He was working himself down to 147, but he looked, I don't know. I feel like he's not going to be at welterweight too long. Like if you got to move up, bro, because be comfortable at your weight. That's all.
I mean, I hear that too, but he's probably at 147 because 147 is up for grabs now. 154 is still a live nigga division. Like
but don't suck yourself down. Pause if it's going to cost you. I'm saying eventually. That's all. Yeah.
I mean, right now he's probably looking at okay, look, if Mario Barrios and Brian Norman can be getting belts, nigga, so can I. So that's why he's probably thinking. So Hackett, like I mean, outside of the gassing, Hackett he laid a beating on dude, dude's face was kind of like messed up. And
you tell what fight we talking about? The Dobson fight?
Yeah, Hackett Dobson.
Oh yeah. That shit was getting repetitive after a point.
With that big ass hematoma, with that big ass hematoma on Dobson's head.
Yeah, that fucking elbow,
I feel like the Dobson, because I was the Dobson Ben fight. Dobson fought way different. Like he threw more. He seemed like he was less scared of what came back. So the beginning of this fight, obviously, Hackett was putting on his ass, Paul. So it was kind of interesting just to see, him kind of not fighting the same way against a 21-year-old.
Yeah, and like I said, he's young, whatever. I mean, the best thing at least Eddie can do now is just keep him active and hopefully he's have him back in the ring in like 2 months or something like that, so we can actually kind of see him grow as a fighter. Because like I said, can't do shit when you're on the self where you're not fighting and shit like that. So, but but overall, like the card, I mean, for every measure was a success for Eddie or whatever. And it's just like, and then obviously he improved on from what it wasn't like what it was. I mean, obviously, we were in New Orleans, where we saw the Matchroom street team. They were handing out tickets out on Bourbon Street.
They were literally giving away tickets. So, yeah.
Dang, no one ain't trying to see this shit. Salute Android, what it do? The crowd looked big. Props to Eddie where it's due. He brought Boots home. Still think it's a testament to Boots' home fan base, though. But at least Matchroom made it happen. Yeah, facts. Yeah, I agree.
I mean,
Philly on the super chat. We appreciate that. You know what it is, bro.
Philly's the GOAT boxing city. Pretty much. So it's like, yeah.
Philly's the GOAT football city too. We just have to put that.
Stop that shit. Stop it.
Hold on. He said the GOAT football city.
Stop that shit. Stop that right now. The GOAT football.
I ain't never heard of that shit in my life, nigga.
Keep it boxing, bro.
Yeah, keep it boxing.
What are we?
You motherfuckers, y'all football season ain't start yet. Y'all chill.
Look at all these damn haters, yo. Haters.
No, I'm not. No, I'm just saying, and I went to the Mitchell and Ness store, and I'm like, damn, these Philly jerseys are clean, but it's not a GOAT football city. What the fuck are we talking about?
All this hateration, man. Wash your face.
Pennsylvania ain't even a football state like that.
It is. They have the Steelers.
Some people.
They got 2 Super Bowl winning teams.
I was gonna say, how are you gonna say that Philly is the GOAT football city? That's not. They're not even the best football city in their own state.
They are. No, don't drink the Kool-Aid, bro.
Pittsburgh is a bigger football city. Come on, man.
Fuck them. Eagles are number 1.
What are we doing?
Anyways, when you're from Florida, that shit don't sound like nothing.
Well, all of y'all wash your faces. Wash your faces. Wash the hate away. But anyways, let me.
It's light skin summer, man. Me and P, we ain't gotta wash our face. We good, nigga. Chill.
But let me not digress because football season is like a month away, give or take preseason.
I guess we're gonna have to get like a Sunday episode out of here. So
real quick, P, just I just want your opinion. How much of the crowd was African American? I'm just wondering. Was it like a good 89%?
Yeah, most of it was. Yeah,
damn.
It seemed like it from the
Yeah.
outside.
This motherfucker with the census FBI question.
I saw somebody. I saw one of those, like Adam at Break Show whatsoever, just saying, "Oh yeah, smells like a lot of weed in here, a lot of weed."
Oh damn!
There's always gonna be some slick people, but yeah, I mean, you can tell there was Philly niggas in the crowd, like all of them look like fucking Freeway and shit like that, like they was out there, like you can see them.
Brother.
I mean,
Boots was landing them, even though what you do with is wrong punches, bro. Like,
I was definitely enjoying the Philly music, though.
I heard some of that.
You heard some Nam Brigade or Rap Squad or some shit like
Major Figures, all that shit.
Major Figures. What do you here? What's that shit? Was it Dutch and Spade? Run across the border.
Philly's Most Wanted,
yeah, Philly's Most Wanted. All that. I think I heard the era music. So.
Oh man, that Philly era rap though was entertaining as fuck.
Philly.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I honestly I hope Eddie holds another event too. And like LB said, man, get like a strong co-main or get like a strong. I mean, if you're gonna get Baumgartner, at least get her on there or something like that in the co-main.
Bring it. Boots should be there every year and a half, man. Fuck all that. Like,
year and a half, probably a year, nigga.
Every year, yeah, pretty much.
He should be
3 times a year. One of them should be your hometown. Like, just make them spectacles. Because
Boots is exciting to watch. I mean, that's
I'll say this, because Eddie talked about it. Eddie wants to bring him back. He wants to bring him back to the Wells Fargo, but it all depends on the matchup. Because at least I mean, I would think whatever faults you want to say about Eddie or whatever, but like. I'm sure Eddie is smart enough to understand how the law of diminishing returns work. So it's like you can't just bring him back to the Wells Fargo Center every time. Like he's like, and he even said, we'll bring him back like if it's a big matchup, it's unification or somebody big, but we're not going to bring him back.
Would Blair Cobbs do anything? Push numbers or no?
For the same? No, hell no.
Okay, just wondering.
So
I mean, he's from Philly, you know what I'm saying?
You interrupted that nigga for that, like,
bro.
He should fight you.
Like, no, and they don't even claim Blair in Philly.
No, I know. He's from Philly.
Yeah, I mean, if they put him with Blair Cobb, you have to put him at the ECW arena. That's where that shit needs to be. Ain't no damn. You put him in the bingo hall.
Than fucking David Amnesia. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but at least depending on who. Avernation was a lateral move from Crowley. I mean, both were literally on the same level. Just Crowley was,
had more momentum.
Crowley got a zero.
Yeah, Crowley got his Avernation, got the world.
It would have been a slightly better fight,
Yeah, because Crowley would have lost the vision in his bad eye just to try to put hands on Boots, and
I mean, Crowley's big paws and like he works, but like he would have been. I don't want to say target practice, but he would have gotten beat the fuck up. So, yeah.
I think that's worse than saying target practice. Like, I don't want to say target practice, but yeah, he would have got the shit beat out of him. Like, it would have been a decimation. No. Like, damn, nigga, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I would still like to see the fight. So, I'd be cool with it, but
it gotta be one of those 3-fight years for me to see it now. I don't want to see the same fight I just saw. Like, I need a better opponent. Like, need to go after like a Stan Jonas or somebody where it's a damn. I know Boots is hard to be 50-50 with anybody, but at least need to be 60-40 or something.
Yeah,
strong 70-30 or 65-35 something.
Eddie said he was talking to Turkey Boy, and they want to make that fight with him and Crawford, but I don't see that happening.
I'm not holding my breath on that.
Chasing. I love and this is one of my favorite.
And he was just like, I mean, Boots wasn't entertaining. Boots was like, sign the contract, like, send the contract.
That's all it is. Like, if Turkey wants to make a fight. Put it out there, 154. This is the amount, boom, and see what happens. Because everybody wants to see that fight. It just we're to the point where it doesn't seem realistic. Because Like, and I'll just be honest, fucking Crawford don't want that shit. Like, fuck that. Like,
Because
I don't care,
like,
y'all
I mean,
niggas
who
say
is
what
there?
y'all want.
Who is there at 147? Because I mean, who is there?
It's
at
the biggest fight for both of them.
Yeah,
Who
I'm
out there at 154 bigger name than Boots?
That's what I'm saying. No, but I'm saying like for Boots, because Eddie wants they mention these names, and it's like you said Mario Barrios. Mario Barrios not fighting him. Mario Barrios is going to fight Manny Pacquiao, and then he's going to unify with Stanionis, so he's going to be frozen out at that end. Or he's going to get a Brian Norman Jr.
And Norman's not going to fight. I mean,
yeah,
Norman's
ain't Teofimo trying to fight him?
Yeah,
Norman's dad already said he's going to wait on that.
Norman's going to get Tio, so like that. He's gonna be frozen out at 147.
He should like maybe either try to unify or just move the fuck up because 154 is where it's at, bro. Like I know you want, like you look to see maybe if he can unify.
Unify with who though? That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. No, I know more than likely not. So what I'm saying is he got to move up. To
the best fight that he could get at 147 is Conor Ben. Like that's
But see, this is the thing with her. Like this is what her like that. And realistically, that is the best fight, and it's a name fight, and I think people will fuck with it, and it will sell because both are punchers. You got storylines on both, yada yada yada.
It'll be in the UK probably.
But Hearn never does anything that's gonna benefit the American over his British niggas.
Yeah, that's right.
Unless it's like a Canelo type of superstar, he's not gonna play cannon fodder, whatever, and. Like you're not gonna get that fight, like, but it is the most realistic, easy, biggest fight to make. Like,
and unfortunately, I mean, I think Ben's still banned in the UK, so that's why Ben has been, fighting all these random ass Vegas and Florida.
And dude, how that fight in damn Philly?
Yeah,
that does more for Boots than fighting them. I mean, like, and y'all said he can't fight Stanionis, right? That can't happen, right?
I mean,
that fight can happen.
Stanionis re-signed with PBC. It's not going to happen.
It's not going to.
Stanionis literally just re-signed with PBC, quote unquote re-signed.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Oh, so they would have to do some serious negotiation.
Yeah, they're gonna unify. They're gonna unify Stanionis and Barrios.
And then you got Pacquiao hovering. Yeah, so they got their own thing over there. Yeah, like
Pacquiao's gonna come out of retirement to fight Barrios. Oh my god, I can't believe that's
happening. I'm gonna rip that fight to shreds.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, from what I heard was that Pacquiao burnt through a lot of money, through going through his presidential campaign because presidential campaigns are expensive. So yeah, he has no money. So he's trying to come back for a payday.
Yeah, so yeah, because
it's like I don't blame him with Barrios. It's a manageable opponent for him. Yeah. And then if I'm Barrios, I'm like, shit.
I wish there'd be a way. I mean,
let me get a Pacquiao payday.
The best path for Ennis is, I know for other sanctioning bodies like WBL, WBC, if you're the champion at one division, you can quote unquote super mandate or whatever. He has the IBF, and the IBF at 154 is that what's his name, Murta something.
Muratalla? What?
Yeah. He's the easiest lick that you can. The only way you want to get a bud fight, if you really want to get a bud fight, make Eddie fucking somehow make that fight happen at the 154 with that guy. That's the only way you're gonna get a Crawford fight if you really, really want that Crawford fight.
Then that's what they should do. Fuck it, that's what they should do. Yeah. And look, I feel like those are two best options. Like I would try to do a Conor Ben fight this year, and then beginning of next year go after that guy you said, or if anything, fucking do it in reverse, because. Ben and I'm sure like if they can't do 147, they could do some type of catch weight. I wouldn't even mind a fight like that. If they fought at like 150 or some shit.
Yeah, but Eddie now, like I said, like diminishing returns. Eddie now has to really, like I said, you can't put no bullshit in. Like you can't go back to, hey, let's Wells Fargo, and hey, let's go face Karen again, who's actually the number one for IBF. Because no one's gonna say like fuck. No one's gonna say like we're not gonna take that damn fight, let's bring Josecito Lopez out of retirement. You can't do shit like that. You have to give him someone who has name value.
At this point, Crowley is the bare minimum. Like maybe if Ennis is fighting 3 times a year, after a Crowley type of fight, you need Ennis. You need Ennis to fucking start fighting names, dog. But I mean, it's time for Ennis.
Ben, y'all called. Honestly, y'all called the best name. Y'all said Ben. It just Hearn ain't gonna do nothing that's gonna benefit the American over that.
He's not gonna cash out Benny. I mean, maybe if
it's not a cash out, cause dude, like it's like, bro, who else Ben gonna fight that's got motion right now? Like, there's nothing for. It's like this a good crossroad fight for either one if you want. Like, not even a crossroad. It's an elevation type of fight where if it's a good showing from Ben in a losing effort, then we see his level. Like, man, I'm just tired of these niggas being on some whole shit. Like, make these goddamn fights, Hearn. Like, you keep talking about you're gonna take over America, but you never make any real stars. You never really make no big American fights. Android had to go with PBC to get Benavidez.
Yeah, man, Andrew, you're right.
Never got the fight over there. Never got a good fight.
Is it kickboxing or he's fighting some? I mean, I heard him say some crazy shit. Not even a real boxing fight.
It's actually it's boxing.
It's boxing.
He's not doing.
It's a kickboxer though. So getting some like random motherfucker.
Yeah, they do that shit, but I mean, he's boxing, but like I said, it's just like Floyd exhibitions. I don't pay attention to them because it's like they should just be sitting down, or in Manny Pacquiao's case, he should be running a country or whatever. But whatever he's supposed to be doing, though. But but like I said, those that's different. I mean, Manny Pacquiao literally had to fight to, and you can't turn that shit off. Like when that's the only thing you know how to do. You can't turn that shit off. So that's why like the shit like this, and then him potentially fighting Mario Barrios. That doesn't. It's actually it's low key a disgrace to me. That's even being talked about. Especially if Barrett's coming off a mid-ass performance and shit. Got to face an aging Manny Pacquiao, who he could probably lose to.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. I still remember what Pacquiao
I'd favor
did.
Barrio, but I wouldn't be surprised if Pac-Man rose to the occasion. But I'd favor Mario Barrios.
Yeah, the way Barrios looked last time, I don't know. Like, and Pacquiao still got some speed and power. Like,
yeah.
If McDonald was having you damn cautious, I don't know.
Yeah, and Manny Pacquiao, I mean, like I said, this is a Manny Pacquiao that was battered, in his last by Ugas. Like, and then obviously, truthfully, it was a last minute change. It was last minute change, and it was the wrong style.
Battered in a super competitive ass fight that shouldn't have been as competitive when you're looking at it, prime Ugas. That's the thing. Like,
I mean, Ugas got touched up, and Manny Pacquiao had that picture of him and his wife feeding him with closed eyes. I didn't like seeing that shit too. That's
what I'm saying.
You in your 40s now, too.
That was the Thurman fight. Imagine, that was like a little while back now.
What that was.
I thought that was Ugas fight.
That was Ugas. That wasn't Thurman. No, Thurman.
That was Thurman. Huh?
No, it was Ugas. It was Ugas where he had the eyes fucking shut.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit wasn't a good look. I didn't like seeing that. So I was like, yeah. So this effect of dragging him out of retirement to put him on pay-per-view. Most likely it's gonna be a pay-per-view. Yeah, no, fuck that. Make the fight with boots, Barrios. Like, if you're like, it's just like we say, like Ugas was supposed to be put through the ringer in that tournament that they reneged on, and it's like, what, make Barrios like,
I mean, if you're Barrios, you got to take the biggest check, bro. Like, you got to look at it in his shoes. Like, do I fight a legend Pacquiao where I could possibly lose, but I'm getting paid? I get the chance to be in there with him. This is that. I done took all these ass whoopings from all these other up and coming stars and shit. Fuck that. Mm-hmm. Or do I fight Boots, who I've said I wanted to fight before? It never happened. But I got a belt now. Like, I'm just saying, like, niggas is making business moves. Hey, salute Chris Brown. What it do? Salute champs. And this guy's superstar potential. Hell yeah. Like, this is the thing. Like, you got layers of superstars. Like, I see Boots as being like a Shane Mosley.
What layer, like, do you think for Boots?
I was about to say that. Like, I see Boots more as like a Shane Mosley type of superstar where he's known, he'll sell shows. Everybody kind of fucks with him because, like, he has a great offensive style. He's not an ugly nigga and like, no Diddy. Just, he has great energy. Doesn't really talk bad about people. Just he keeps it playing.
Exciting ass style. Like super
exciting style. Like, you know what I mean? You know what you're gonna get. Like, and he's somebody who, everybody could damn fuck with. Like like he's like your all American, all around. Like, yeah, we fuck with dude. Like, It's not too many people like that. Like he's not somebody who rubs you the wrong way in interviews. His dad ain't talking up a storm and trying to be in the cameras.
Yeah, his
He's
dad don't P Diddy. Shout out to his dad because dad ain't on P Diddy.
Yeah, so it's like he definitely has to be a star. Like it kind of works out that Hearn matches up with him as a promoter because Hearn likes to talk. So it kind of works for him. So he could just focus on his craft. But it's one of those relationships where Hearn has to make the big fights and make significant bouts. Because it ain't gonna work if you just keep talking up a nigga and you keep having them fight like preschoolers and shit. Like,
yeah.
And what up, dude? Star Dog Shepherds, and this is like Globetrotter. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, and it's just like Globetrotters versus Washington Generals. His level of competition hasn't been there yet. When contract time comes, if he acts up, they'll give him Major Hackett. I don't think that. I mean, I honestly, Boots and Hackett will not fight. They're like brothers. They're not going to fight.
It's not needed. Isn't that like that's a big fight? Like no one asking for that shit. Like
no one's asking. I mean, Hackett is still a prospect. It's like Boots is a.
He looked too hittable too from that Dobson fight. Like you gotta I ain't like niggas is talking about Boots was hittable. Nah, that nigga hittable.
Yeah, no, honestly, that fight is not, that should never happen unless Hackett goes on some sort of wild ass 147 tear, and and then it's like Eddie's like, okay, yeah, we're gonna have to match y'all up, but yeah, that fight will never happen. Yeah, truth, I don't even know how long that contract, that Boots contract is for Eddie. Usually, for Matchroom, it's usually like around 4 fights, give or take. 4 or 5 fights.
Just keep at it. Yeah, let's keep. I'm with it for so far. Whatever. It was a success.
We need a better fight next time. It gotta go up. Like I don't want this whole, I'm making stars in America, and this is what we keep getting. Like, no, fuck that.
Yeah. It can't be no lateral moves. Like it can't be no. Like if Crowley passes his eye exam and you want to put him back in the ring, I can accept that at the minimum.
That's the minimum.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The minimum. Jeez. Like y'all niggas already giving him an out. Fuck that. Like the Crowley fight is done, bro. Like I'm not trying to that was a missed moment in time. Like.
And you're right about that too. I mean,
if you want to do a Crowley fight, what you do is this. The next Ennis fight, you put Crowley on the damn card.
Of course, yeah. Absolutely.
And kind of build up toward it. Have somebody where Crowley can have a great fight or look offensive, and now you got a decent minimum. Mm-hmm. But if you don't do that, it's going to be Crowley coming from a layoff or a injury, and then y'all feeding him to Ennis, and he just fought somebody who's in the same skill set level. Mm-hmm. So it's like,
yeah.
It's not, it ain't really a worth it type of move type shit.
And you're right about that. You're right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you gotta do that, you gotta build him. You gotta put him on the undercard. You gotta
he gotta be undercarding. Definitely, if you're trying to do that, you gotta fight 3 times this year, bro.
Yeah. So hopefully Boots is back by maybe at the earliest, maybe late September, October.
Yeah, they're talking October.
Okay, yeah, cool, yeah.
October, nigga, man, get the fuck out of here. That nigga stay in the gym. Get some fucking timber so he can fight in damn December.
I mean, at least because imagine if he was a PVC, he might have fought once this year. At least he's getting 2. At least again 2.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't lying.
Yeah, he's not.
Or might not have fought at all. Fuck that.
Yeah, I mean,
fight.
At least with Eddie, quality of opponent is up and down, but he's making sure at least the niggas at least fight. You know what I'm saying? Which is they all need activity. But now with Boots, now that you can see that Boots sells and is he accomplished with Boots what he failed with both Prograis and Andre. He failed with those two. So it's
but see, this is the thing too. We gotta give credit to the fighters on these because, he definitely failed with Andre and Prograis, but Boots always had more buzz, always had more momentum,
fan-friendly style. I'll be real,
fan-friendly, more. Not even just the style, because Andre and Prograis don't have bad styles either. I fuck with this. It's just he was in the marquee division. always had the buzz. People always hyping him and anointing him and all that shit. So he was always going to do good if given a chance. It's more impressive if you would have made Prograis and Andre the star or gave them the proper placement. Like, I mean, it's like, yeah, like you making good songs with this nigga. He nice. We know he nice, but can you make these niggas sound dope? These niggas in the back room over here who just be freestyling on some bullshit. Like, get these niggas some direction, get these niggas some fire beats, and let me see what you could do with them. Like,
he kept them guys. I mean, I'll give him
this. That's what I'm saying.
He kept them guys afloat. Like, he didn't raise their stock, but he didn't drop it. You know what I'm saying?
Cops Records, nigga. I'm telling you, Cops Records. Like, yo, we'll let you put out music. I mean, you could, you got creative control. We'll let you do your thing. You get whoever you want, within reason. But yeah. But if you want to really sell, you gotta go somewhere else.
Well, Prograis, at least now. I mean, obviously, Prograis got did get a big pay-per-view fight, and unfortunately, he got washed something serious. Even though the buildup was nice though, because that motherfucker finally lost his temper and was cussed out everyone to booze. So he did play a convincing heel. He just unfortunately he just got washed, which kind of made all that shit kind of like null and void. You know what I mean? So now he's fighting Catterall next month. So we'll see how that goes.
Which isn't a bad fight, it's decent.
No, that's a damn good fight. But yeah, Prograis is now under pressure. One of them niggas is have to commit to a knockout. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. I'm sick of this damn y'all punch too hard for not getting these fucking knockouts. Like, is this the same 140 division that gave us the Peter Baron check? Like, the fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all start damn laying these niggas out. Pause.
You know what I'm saying, though? But yeah, no, I mean, I think we gave the Philly the event enough bars, whatever. Like I said,
salute Blazing Killer. What it do, bro?
Salute Blazing Killer.
Yeah, where were you at when Rome was here last week, bro? Like, when he was celebrating his victory on the grill, man, he ain't show up, bro. Like, you was talking mad shit, but
me and Blazing Killer were lighting all that shit up, roasting. It was nonstop roasting.
Hey, but we coming back with another one, but I'll talk about it at the end though. But what fight we got this week? What's next tonight?
Before we do that, because I have some bars for the top ranked card.
Hold on, what top ranked card? It was a top ranked.
Yeah, Tevin Farmer and Muratalla. Oh, you didn't watch?
Okay, my bad. I ain't see none of that shit. My bad. Like, y'all gonna be like, damn, this a boxing podcast? Yeah,
no. That number one, Muratalla, because I know Pilot and I were talking about it. Yeah, Raymond Muratalla. I think number one, like I don't know what it is, but I think he was injured or whatever. He was injured the last time he was mid, but an old Tevin Farmer shouldn't be pushing you that much.
I tried to tell you, but y'all said I was crazy. That's all.
You did say that. I'll give you that. You absolutely positively said that too. And it looked like Farmer for the first half of the fight was gearing for an upset because Muratalla was just getting boxed the fuck up. I'm just like, what the? I was like, yo, like Tevin Farmer, he can't see straight out of one eye. Like, what are we doing? It was just like I was like, God damn, like why is Farmer looking like how he used to look, before he actually won the belt? Like, because he was looking like how he looked when he was beating down Ivan Redcash, that type of shit. I was like, geez, like.
Yeah, I'm gonna lie. After the first, that's what I mentioned. After the fight, he did the same thing he did after the JoJo. He was looking up and like doing the Twitch thing. I was like, that's not. Like, I just noticed it real quick. They didn't show him much after that, but he was doing that look up shit. Like after that JoJo fight.
And that's why I think Muratalla was able to come back in the second half of the fight too. Because I think
he did kind of pull it. That holding shit was fucking trash.
You know what? I think for some this might be a giveaway. I think when Farmer gasses, he starts doing the ticking. Like he does that. I think I just put two and two together. Why he does that? He looks up. He does all this weird shit. And that and the holding. Like I think the ref, and I agree with you. I think the ref was a little bit too fucking eager to take a point away from Tevin Farmer. That was
the A side, right? Muratalla's the A side.
Yeah, they're like, we can't have because it would have been a huge upset if that.
Muratalla did rock. I mean, I'd say Muratalla might have pulled away with the point, and being the A side, benefit the doubt. But he did rock him pretty bad. Was it the 10th round when he rocked him pretty hard?
Yeah, he rocked him. Yeah, he rocked him with a right hand, and you saw like Tevin Farmer's eyes kind of roll back in the back of his head, and then he started holding, and like I said, but even then, like, I thought the fight. I mean, Tim Cheatham, who usually has the most piss poor cards, was actually pretty close. Like he had it 95-94, which was right about where I expected to be. Steve Weisfeld had it like 96-93, which is okay, but there was no 90s. I don't think there was a 97-92. There was not in this fight. It was a lot closer, but it's just like I said, Raymond Muratalla, like dude is 21-0 with 16 knockouts. Like this was a gimme for him. Like this was a straight up gimme for him to knock out an older, I wouldn't say slightly past his prime Tevin Farmer. Like this was supposed
a former
to be
champion, a champion.
Yeah. And I came away more impressed with Tevin Farmer than Muratalla. Like that's bad. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, it's like you want to see you wouldn't mind seeing Farmer back, against somebody to get properly knocked. No, I'm just saying like someone to properly do the job they should have done.
Yeah, get far, have him in a get a good training camp. And also too, and like you mentioned before, yeah, that whole looking upward, the ticks and stuff like that. Yeah, like I mean, obviously that was the shit. Funny things too is like this was never an issue until the JoJo fight, and I'm guessing maybe JoJo put him under too much pressure and he started doing that shit, and he gassed out and he started doing it. Like, but he never did any of that, and he went 12 in all his other fights. I'd never seen him do all that stuff. I mean, like I said, I hope it's not like an underlying condition, but I can see that being a hit. Like, I mean, you can't. I would imagine it would be annoying to box somebody, or annoying to box, knowing damn well you have like ticks and stuff you can't control. Looking upwards, looking that way, this way, and that. You can't do that. But yeah, Muratalla though, yeah, they need whatever they need to do in this camp. They need to figure that shit out. But at least
he's food eventually, dog. To me, at least, I don't know. I'm not high on him.
Yeah, I thought he was a decent prospect, but now I have to see one more fight before I kind of write him off. Like, because let's say he's 20-0, he's 21-0. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't like he wasn't being mid off for for a long period of time. It was just in his last couple of fights. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on though.
He just regressed. Yeah, I mean he's like 29, almost 29. So like he's older side of a prospect, and he hasn't really like imagine like I'd definitely favor Keyshawn over him if they were to fight, right? Wouldn't you?
Easily, yeah. Keyshawn, yeah. I think more time. I think he might be spoiling on the vine a little bit. But it shouldn't be that soon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, without your proper step ups. Yeah, that's kind of...
yeah. That's the crazy thing. But one person who I think I've kind of washed my hands off right now is Ruben Villa. I'm sorry, but that motherfucker cost me a payday. I know P cost P a payday too. So yeah, he got upset by Sagawa, and like I said, Ruben Villa, like we've put respect on his skills. Like, I mean, even in his lone loss to Navarrete, like he still made the fight close. Just when you find an unorthodox power puncher like Navarrete, sometimes you get hit with shit that you don't expect. And you get dropped and hurt a couple times, but he still made that shit close. Sagawa pretty much was in his chest, pause, and literally beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. I mean, Villa's like a guy, I always mention Villa on here as a guy that could be a shoo-shoo opponent, him or Baez, that kind of level, Joette, but at this point, yeah, I mean, now maybe Sagawa could be the guy.
Sagawa could probably be that guy.
He beat his ass, he beat, he's that gatekeeper, I mean, not Sagawa, but Villa's that ultimate gatekeeper, you know what I mean? Level kind of guy, but
and he shouldn't be because he has skills. He's a contender. I just don't know what the fuck he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, like Sagawa was, and I think the round 8 was a round of the year candidate because Sagawa was blasting them with right hands, and then Villa came back and was blasting them with body shots, and they were both like staggering all over the place. In that fight, like Loki, it was. I mean, it was a hell of a fight. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but it's just like Ruben Villa, like, come on, bro. Like, there's losing to Navarrete, who's a 3 division champion, and then losing to Sagawa, who's 16-4. You know, come on,
the
bro.
guy who faced all the high level journey, up and coming prospects, and he gets a short end of the stick, So at least he got got his raisin in the sun, having probably another chance,
Yeah, I mean, Sagawa can. I mean, and funny this too is like Villa is the harder puncher too. That's even the wilder shit too. Like he's the harder puncher, but Sagawa was lighting him up, from 1 to 10. You know what I'm saying?
For a second, I thought they were gonna rob him, but then I was like, Sagawa just kept his foot on his, on him. For a second, I was like, okay, Villa's getting back to this fight, but
yeah. And truthfully, it was bad. I didn't have a problem with none of those scores that they. All 3 scores were all different, but I had no problem with any of them. That's that was So I don't know. Ruben Villa, like his stock has kind of dropped to me, and I think because I know Lukey, Lukey used to talk about him all the time, and I even told him too. I'm like, I think Ruben Villa is, something went wrong with that with him, but losing to Sagawa like that, nah, that shit wasn't cool.
We might see you back, but you ain't the Coleman anymore, my nigga. You probably
And of course, and the one thing we didn't mention too, of course, why did we get Muratalla and Farmer as the main event? Well, that's because Janabek decided that he was got dehydrated and he fainted. And funny things too, the guy that he was facing, they gave him some interview time, and he was talking cash shit too. Like, he was talking mad shit. He was like, "Well, if you can't make the weight, you should drop the belts. Like, I should be champion," stuff like that. He had some bars. He was going off. These are the Australians. They're getting kind of bold now. Like, they talking now. They let people know that they're here to stay. And the funny thing is too is like I was thinking that maybe I should put an upset bet on that, and my instincts was like it probably would have came to pass if Janet Beck is out there being drained and not making weight and shit like that.
I know Janet Beck tweeted. I'm sorry. Did you mention him tweeting saying I'm going to be staying at middleweight?
No, I didn't mention that.
Yeah, I saw him tweet maybe like a few hours ago and say, "Okay, guys, I'm okay. I'm fine. I'll be staying back in middleweight. I got more shit to do." I'm like, bro, just fucking move up. I mean, I know it's hot in Vegas. I don't blame him. It's fucking hot out here, but you ain't supposed to pass out before you're away, and dog. Listen.
Yeah, it's one of the things too. If you don't make your weight, you're stripped of the belt. But if you're out there passing, you're allowed to keep your belt.
Yeah, that means you can fake. I don't know. You can fake that shit. I don't know. It's kind of
it's right too. But then now the WBO is asking him to show the medical reports and shit like that. So so we'll see how that's gonna go. But man. And funny things too is like I know Top Rank was like, if you want a refund, And funny things too is probably because you were approved for the fight week activity, so. You actually got off the hook with this one because I'm just like, God damn it. You know what I'm saying? But that was, Janet Beck. And the funny thing is too is like, I mean, that was already bad news to what's already a poor middleweight division. And Marquise, let's be real, he did us a favor. Yeah, he probably did.
Shout out real quick, I do want to mention that guy Andre, whatever his last name is. He has a little good pause. He has a nice personality. Like I like his shit talking on the mic. Even like I think he was on the show talking and shit. Like,
One thing too is I was expecting him to talk like Zangief from Street Fighter, but no, dude has a straight up Crocodile Dundee accent.
Yeah. He wasn't a bland. Some of these motherfuckers are just super bland. You know what I'm saying? He kind of was.
He was like, I'm not gonna fight. I'm gonna talk my shit. And so okay, at least because I was expecting some monosyllabic, struggle type of speech. And dude was clear. Dude was crystal clear. But Marky said he probably did us a favor, but it's just another incident with middleweight that's just like, come on, like really, like as a middleweight doesn't have enough bad news and a lot of non-activity or a lot of horse shit going on in that division without having its unified champion passing out before a weigh-in.
I like Janabek too, but it's like he's the most. I'm saying I don't know use the word pointless, but it's the most meaningless unified champion and one of those division, in the glory division. Because middleweight to me is glory.
Yeah, it's a glory division. It's the first division too, but yeah,
it's the OG historic division. It's like it's just to see what I mean, there was like I know we had the fucking Ammo Williams and Hamza fight, shit like that, but it's like. It's just come on, man. Make the division great again. Come on, like something like Jermel, come back and fight Adamas and Lara. You can beat these niggas. Come on, something.
Middleweight needs a whole shot in the arm, or if you're gonna get a charismatic person to take the belts off Janabek, so something that needs to happen. And Janabek's not a bad fighter. He's just at the he's just a competent. Well, I wouldn't say competent anymore. He's just a champion at the wrong time. Similar to how people, give Crawford guff for the 140 for his 140 run, and then mentioning Ndongo and shit like that.
But I'm not gonna lie, I was looking at 168 rankings. Like some of the names at 168, like it's not much better right now than 160 because everybody moved to 175. So it's like both those divisions are kind of nasty looking.
Yeah, I mean, 168 though, it's not 168. It's just the opportunity is because Canelo holds all the belts and Canelo, Canelo does what he wants to do, and the orgs, with the exception of the IBF, they all kowtow towards him. So they're like, yeah, they do whatever. So 168 actually has fights. They just need to actually make the fights outside of just trying to make Canelo Benavidez. That's just the thing. For 160, it's a wasteland. It's a pure wasteland. Like, you look at the top 10 ratings in that shit, and it's just like, ugh. Even as hardcore as I am, like I'm like, yeah, none of these guys are like, nah. Like I'd be shaking my head, like, yeah, no, this is not good. It's not good at all. Like, either 154. Like, I mean, when this era of 154, something needs to happen with 160. Either that, or you gotta make some sort of tournament for them to at least to get some interest in that. But yeah, that division is a wasteland. But like I said, it gave Muratalla a fight to shine. It gave Farmer something that a main event he hasn't really had in about 4 years or 5 years, I should say. 4 or 5 years. But yeah, no, Top Rank. That's Top Rank is just chugging along. And I don't think. I mean, well, they have a card this weekend, but it's a Japan card. But Marquez, it's bad when Laura has a belt still. Yeah, of course. Yeah. I say it too. Laura is a whole fucking champion in 2024. All 52 years of him is a champion, and he's still one punching people up out of there, which is even more pathetic. Not for him, I'd say, but for the people that he's knocking out. But yeah, boxing for the next couple of weeks is kind of it's a lull. Like, I mean, this Chris Brand, Laura Adamas unification for 160 is nasty. It is like, like it should happen because it can happen, but will they make it?
They're both PBC guys. Like, if that's not gonna be on the free shit, yeah, put it on put it on. Guess one of those cards. I don't know. It's just still, it's not even. Don't sound appealing.
Yeah, there's nothing appealing about that fight in any stretch of that imagination. Like, that just makes me cringe. It makes me cringe like the Janabek when he unified with that Italian cat. So it's like, 160. None of those unifications appeal to me. It has to happen, but they're not appealing fights at all. But yeah, no. I know this coming weekend we were supposed to get Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson and Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor 2 and Schofield and Sylvie. That, and then we're supposed to get these fights this weekend, but we were. I don't know if we were spared from getting these fights. Because Mike Tyson had an incident, and I think he had an ulcer issue or something like that. And so they had to postpone it. So this card, this card kind of got changed from being on Netflix, which Like I said, I'll give Jake Paul his props as a promoter. Like Jake Paul moves, it makes the moves to pro. You would think he's like a total fan. Like he makes the moves like you would say, like he's been in the business like long like Don like a Bob Arum or Don King or whatever. That type of shit. Like I said, like obviously if it came off, like I said, millions upon millions would have watched Netflix. We've all been watching this shit, but obviously with Mike Tyson, being the main selling point, being out of commission, he had to kind of salvage the card and rearrange people. So basically, we got Jake Paul versus a bare knuckle fighter, Mike Perry, and it's one of these things too. It's like with Jake Paul, as much props as I give him on the promotive, like how he moves his promotion, because Jake Paul is one of the few out there that has not accepted a handout from Turkey. Like he doesn't. Like the Saudi counts have not bought him up because he basically moves in the way that he can finance his promotion, and the fighters are paid and everything like that, and they don't seem to be complaining, especially Amanda Serrano. But Jake Paul, the fighter, yeah, no. Like, one thing that I can't stand with Jake Paul, the fighter, among many things, is they keep mentioning that he wants to be the cruiserweight champion of the world, like. And you see this, and then you see this, and he's at over 10 pro fights, and the boxers. I mean, he got beat by the Struggle Fury, even though he knocked him down, and then he has these other fights with quote unquote boxers that were like that were decent amateurs or whatever, and he's suspiciously one punching them out of existence, and you're just like, what the fuck? No, this is not like your eyebrow raises on this guy, and so now instead of maybe trying to find another boxer or something like that, he finds a bare knuckle fighter who I think has had one actual pro fight, and it was like years ago. And he's putting it on the Zone pay-per-view when he probably should just put it on regular the Zone because but. Like I said, Jake Paul, he has a different fan base from most boxers. Like he's like the originator of all the alternative boxing fans, like the ones that just want to see him fight, and or the ones that are more into these crossover type of fights and stuff like that. So yeah, so I mean, that's that, and of course Amanda Serrano, like she has a new opponent. She's going up a division, and then you have Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. facing a former UFC fighter, Uriah Hall. I'm like,
I'm familiar. Isn't Sylvia fighting Body on that?
Yeah, Sylvie.
That's a good fight. No, I mean, it's not as good as the Clint Austin fight, but that's a tough. Body is not he ain't no bum. So
yes, it's ironic that Sylvie has probably may have the toughest fight on this whole entire fucking card. Because he's fighting someone who's actually ranked high in the IBF and the WBA.
Yeah, 140, 135. What weight's that fight at?
It's at 135.
Oh, okay, because Sylvie looks kind of big for his weight lately. I know he's a young cat, and I love his talent, but this is a fight that he could definitely lose.
He could definitely lose it, and it's probably it is easily the best fight in this whole card. And then Shadesha Green, who's making her, who's coming back after losing, and surprisingly, I forgot who called that. I think LB might.
Yes, I called it. I told you a lazy ass was gonna lose.
Yeah,
and niggas was fucking sleeping on Cruz Dezern. Yes.
Yeah.
And Shadesha Green has the skill, but that skill only goes so far.
She was too green. No pun intended, but she was too green.
Nah, it ain't no fucking bro. Like sometimes I'd rather you be green and throw punches.
Yeah.
Have the green of youth.
Yeah, she was
lazy, dog. She ain't in shape, bro.
Yeah, she wasn't in shape. No, like she had a little bit of the stomach, like these.
Yeah, like and remember, like we seen how bad she looked in the fight before when she was fighting that one white lady, and
I mean, but her little Debbie
couldn't hurt her.
Her little Debbie ass, what's the girl's name from next Friday? Little Debbie, she, what I'm saying, like a lady of rage. Her ass always have a little bit of pudge on her. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, but she should have tightened up, and then she ended up just getting easily outworked.
Yeah.
So I mean, but she's gonna make. Hopefully, she comes into this fight in some shape. Like she like you know what? I can't be going out like this.
And
like
for all that fucking shit she was talking to, nah. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, Karma. Yeah, she didn't let her hands go at all. Yeah, especially for all that mouth she was running. Like, nah, like you gotta, because you talking like you knocking broads out, this, that, but then you get someone who everybody was like, oh, Cruz Lejeune is like the female K9, Cornelius Bundridge, like
right,
just strong, right hand dominating, but she makes it work for her. Like this is the thing. Like, I'll take somebody who knows themselves in and out and knows their style, their limitations, their ceiling, their strengths, all that shit. I'll take someone who's in tune with that, who fights within that style over somebody who has a great style but doesn't have the effort to apply it like it should be. That's Green. Has all the moves, but just don't want to throw their hands. Like, you got to be in shape, man. Like, and look, you got to understand too. Y'all broads got 2-minute rounds. Dude, like, there's no fucking excuse. Like, dude, like, man, my female students, when I be sparring them, we be going 3 rounds.
No, and that's the funny thing, because I've spoken to many of them, and they'd be like, "Oh, well, we do 3-minute rounds in sparring and training, but yet when fucking comes to for a fight in 2-minute rounds, when y'all should be good, y'all gassing out, y'all not throwing." It's like, what the fuck?
Thank you for 2 minutes, bro. 2-minute rounds, like, nigga, like, I'll be the king of that. Like, like 2-minute, and this is the thing. If y'all was fighting 12 rounds, I would be like, and this is why I actually wanted 12 rounds to happen first, because y'all are fighting 10 rounds with just 2-minute rounds. Like, like, if y'all can't get that shit going, like, what the fuck?
How you train for 3 minutes, like, even though it's 2 minutes, but then when you actually fight 2 minutes, y'all can't get that shit right. Y'all shit the bed.
Exactly, because I've never been in any boxing gym with women where, they change the timer and be like, oh, no, we got some hoes in here where we got to do 2 minutes. Sorry, guys. Like, no, nigga, like, they have everybody doing 3-minute rounds, man. I've seen it, like, from chicks that's coming at 14 years old, 3-minute rounds. Like, everybody, like, nah, like, none of this bullshit. And then these niggas get into these fights and it's like, tired and shit. Like, no, throw them fucking bullshit.
No, it's funny because, like, Baumgartner told me straight up she trains for 3 minutes, but yet when it comes to actually fighting for 2 minutes, you gassed out a minute in. Like, after the 5th round, it's like, oh my god! But yet you train 3 minutes. Yeah, okay.
Yo,
you don't want to fight 3 minutes. Like, what?
It's
the hell
like y'all influencer level stamina with these women's bouts. Like, to be honest, fucking what's his name? The Paige Van her last fight with the other chick.
Paige Van Zandt.
Yeah, like, they was fighting harder for their 2 minutes than some of these other, like, real serious women boxers. So like, y'all gotta start throwing fucking hands. Like, 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 something gotta give. Like, none of this bullshit.
And Jake Paul needs to throw some fucking hands. Like, don't try to fucking box. This is not one. Like, you're not, like, if you don't, like, Mike, you're facing a bare knuckle fighter. He's coming to fight. Show him that you have to have some.
He gonna get this guy out of here.
He should.
Dude, these is like the most made up ass fights and projected KOs, bro. Like, the dude he's gonna fight probably gonna look dangerous, and he's gonna have an edge, and somehow he's gonna forget all he knows. And
we know it's WWE. We know it's WWE, and he's gonna get paid to take a dive. Let's just be real.
I hope Jake Paul beats the racism out of this guy. So.
Yeah, that's right. He is a racist piece of shit. That is right.
Yeah. Beat the racism.
This guy's known enough to be known as a racist. Like, who the fuck is this guy?
He's
a bare knuckle
UFC. He was in UFC, and he was.
Oh, okay.
That's UFC. He called the guy. Woodley. He called him a nigga. He's like, oh, that's my nigga.
He used to be all on Twitter. He used to be all on Twitter using the N word. Be like, well, who gonna stop me? Yeah, okay. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. Jake Paul beat his ass.
One of those, yeah. So I hope Jake Paul beats.
No, he's one. He's like a guy. Him and Tyron Woodley on FaceTime and said, "What's up, my nigga?"
Knock the racism.
Yeah, y'all one at a time, please. Like, y'all niggas just competing to tell me this shit. Like,
I'm just saying he's one of those. He's one of those cats. That's all.
I mean, to be fair, Pilot's been doing it. Pause all night. Like just interrupt.
I feel like every time, like as soon as King P, like nobody be saying nothing, then King P would start talking. Pilot be like, "Oh shit, yeah, hold on." Oh shoot! Shout out to my nigga PJ because the shades of drunk PJ with that. Like I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
And I spoke to that nigga. He would love to make it for Thursday, but he got like classes out the like crazy. Like this nigga is super popular and busy with the boxing and the training, and that nigga really taking over up there. So yeah. Hopefully some other time we'll set him up to get on the podcast because I know it's fucking been like a minute. Like, geez.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it's no excuse. Like, it's business. It is what it is. And you gotta remember, like, this is a moment like me and PJ been waiting years for this nigga to start having full classes and motherfuckers is like, I want a seminar every month type shit. So you gotta learn in life when you get the shit that you've been wanting and dreaming and hoping for, like you gotta fuck with it. You gotta take. You can't say no. So it's all love,
Yeah, and funny thing is too, and then we'll go. I mean, honestly, for Thursday, obviously it's our anniversary show. We'll go more into a lot because there's I mean, trust me, there's so much that went into what we do with Ring Gang Radio now. There's so much about it. Like there's the back the stories. How it came to pass, the current incarnation of it, like all that's like it's the
fights, the beefs, the shootouts, the diss records, everything. This nigga's like, what?
There's been a lot of stuff.
Summertime shootouts and wintertime fights. But.
Yeah.
The fight of the years niggas and witness to the boxers who done transitioned. That we done seen and shit is just it's crazy.
And how it was before the pandemic and
the people that we've lost, the people that we got it's a lot of trip down the memory lane.
Yeah,
down memory
very much so. Very and all in all, I've had a ball doing it though. There's no question about that. Though.
Yeah. When it changed it for the world.
There's been enough priceless memories of seeing boxers and boxing personalities do things that you're like, what the fuck? You see a
lot of crashing out, but
straight crashing out.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
Speaking of crashing out, like, hold on, my bad, Pat. You was about to say something. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, but I just I'm going to wrap up the whole Jake Paul shit. But
no doubt.
Yeah, but honestly, if you actually want to watch that Jake Paul pay-per-view, it's on pay-per-view and it'll cost you a cool $64.99.
Stop.
Fuck yeah, no. This shit should be free $99. Like,
yeah, who the fuck else is Serrano fighting?
Yeah,
yes.
She is. She's on the
okay, damn, I actually want to, but still, fuck that. Like, she ain't fighting Taylor or somebody like.
No,
she's fighting some bum of the month. I don't fucking know.
God damn, Joe.
No, she's not. I mean, the person she's fighting is 13-1 with 12 knockouts, but it's at a higher.
Yeah, I heard she was fighting a puncher, and this nigga's like King P with his damn misogynistic views, nigga. Like, chill.
Yeah, no, she is fighting a puncher, but we just have to,
It's a bum puncher. Like, what is it?
Like, but even bums can punch, but then when they reach high level, they don't.
Serrano's getting old. I mean, hey.
Because remember with Serrano,
I don't mind the bum that can punch, bro. Like, I ain't trying to call this lady no bum. Like, y'all niggas is mean.
I'm not calling
King P. I forget King P. Be down.
No weapon formed against Amanda Serrano shall prosper.
This nigga King P.
That's the Rican pride in him.
That's what that is. I forgot who he talking about.
Yeah.
Although Serrano a legend though. I mean,
yeah, she was robbed, but that
yes, fucking robbed. Everybody be fucking getting robbed by goddamn Katie Taylor.
Yeah,
shit.
Fuck Katie Taylor.
Oh, God, the fucking female goddamn Canelo, like, ugh.
Yeah, and I was looking forward to her finally getting an ass whooping on this. But like I said, I guess it's a blessing in disguise. Who knows? What Mike is gonna be like. Although, like I said, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, I still Now I honestly, truly, I don't think I want to see it, but if it comes to pass, we are going to watch it because it's a huge event,
and it's on Netflix. Like y'all, and this is what we wanted. We wanted boxing on Netflix and presented on an app where you don't have to pay extra. Like my sister complained about that shit all the time because I had fucking I actually woke her up. I called her the other day, like, yo, because I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I was like, yo, this nigga Boots walked into the ring. Because she was telling me, like, that's like her favorite fighter. She was hyped up for it. And I was like, yeah, this nigga King P at the fight. She was like, oh, damn, this nigga King P. So like, yeah, I mean, nigga, putting in work.
I'm everywhere. You was never there.
Yeah. No, I mean, she been at the fights and shit. There's been a little minute.
I would just be saying.
Yeah, no, it's different when we all be getting credentialed and shit, but I know she want that damn Spence Pandora to happen. So
Karma said it's not on Netflix, just the Tyson fight on Netflix.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's on the Zone pay-per-view. That's the thing. Like, yeah.
Oh, they switched it now? Oh.
Yeah, that's why I said. That's why I said.
Fuck that, man. Fuck that.
I'm not watching. I mean,
now I'm not watching at all.
No watch gang this weekend. I'm actually gonna do shit. Actually, I have more important shit to deal with than this.
Hold on, wait. Are you saying the Jake Paul and Tyson fight in November going to be on the Zone, or that's still on Netflix?
The Tyson fight.
No. The Tyson fight is on Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what we care about. Fuck this other shit, nigga. Like, I'm like,
no.
The Zone paper, fuck that. Like, no one, because that's what she was complaining about. Because she was asking me, like, is the Boots fight going to be pay-per-view? And I'm like, nah. She's like,
no.
Okay, because she had put it on the Zone, was able to see it, but niggas really be tired of that. Salute the Android for always mentioning that shit. Like, y'all niggas be thinking the Zone is like some worldwide fucking entity that everybody on the street knows. Niggas do not know about no fucking the Zone like that. Jeez,
people still call it Dazzin. That lets me know that fucking
yeah, like Dazzin, like Dazzler. Like, what the fuck? Ain't no one watching that. Exactly, bro. Like, if that shit was on some free shit, like, yeah, I'll fucking watch it. Yeah, I mean,
somebody's ordering it because he's still putting it for $65. Somebody's ordering that bullshit.
Idiots are ordering it.
Because like I said,
it ain't got no buzz. Like,
because Jake Paul has a fan base, and they turn it, and and obviously because obviously he kind of leans towards certain politics. So he's popular with that. So they're gonna tune in. It's just
I ain't telling nobody not to fuck with it, but hey, y'all use your money for what y'all want. But it's just me. If he fight more credible people or the card is more credible, and not saying it's not credible, like it got some names and some opponents, but it ain't it's not something you can't miss the night of boxing. That's all it is.
Let's put it this way: Chavez. So the fact that Chavez Jr. is fighting a washed up UFC fighter, and he is washed up.
Chavez Jr.
So why not Jake Paul and Chavez?
But time out, wasn't Chavez Jr. on some fucking rehab cocaine shit like 2 months ago?
Yeah.
He was on some.
Vaguely remember that.
He was on some drug shit, some drug depressed shit. Now he's just gonna get a cash grab. Like, come on.
Oh, that motherfucker, he looks into all these fucking cash grabs.
This is boxing pilot. Like,
his dad's like the most notable Mexican fighter of all time.
and he's a fuck up. And for whatever reason, he's a fuck up that keeps getting all these fucking paydays.
The way you just said that is so matter of fact. He's a fuck up,
bro. I've had smoke for Chavez Jr. since because I remember
I couldn't be these niggas kids, because if I was listening to a podcast and somebody said that about my pops, but it's like they ain't going on your grandfather, but you gotta listen to that shit. It's like, damn.
But I swear that nigga JCC Jr. was on some drug bin shit, this like not too long ago. It was not that long ago, friend. that's crazy.
I've had smoke for Chavez Jr. for years. I've said he should have lost the zero even before Sergio took it. I've had smoke.
Yeah, but some good fights, man. Stop hating, nigga. The DLC content. Hold on, what else we got this weekend? That's all the boxing. That's it.
Yep.
Well, now if you're super hard,
if you're this week,
who?
Junto Nakatani is fighting this week. So
okay.
That's
Yeah.
more exciting to me than
He's
that
let's knock
fucking
another Filipino. You know,
Jake Paul.
Japanese killing Filipinos as usual.
Yeah,
Well,
when's that? That's Thursday. I mean,
Well, that's a Saturday late night Saturday shit. You know,
That's,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
that's early morning. No, that's early morning Saturday.
he's fighting what's it, Astro Boy. So
Astrolobia,
Yeah.
the Filipino guy.
Astro
Oh.
Boy, yeah.
and that's what like 4 a.m. or some shit.
Yeah. Well, nigga, you're up
Look,
at that
man.
time.
I mean,
anyway.
Nakatani's
But
nice,
that's real quick,
but
Pat.
you
Let me
ain't
ask
in
you,
the way yet, nigga. To make me
that's
get
gonna
up
be
that
after the Jake Paul shit, right? That's gonna be like a few hours after, right?
If it's 4 a.m, it's definitely gonna be after the Jake Paul.
I was just confused at the time if it's gonna be Friday or Saturday because I'm in the U.S. All I know is
That's what I was just waiting for. Y'all niggas was confusing me. Like, is it Saturday morning or Sunday morning?
No, it's Saturday morning. Jake Paul shit is Saturday evening. It's before.
Yeah.
Okay, goddamn, Pilot confused the fuck
So
out
it's
of me.
before, so
Jeez.
it's before the Jake Paul shit. That's all
It's
I need to know.
before, nigga. If it's
Saturday morning.
Saturday
It's
morning
Friday
comes
night.
before
No, so
Saturday
that's-
night, nigga.
That's Friday night then, basically.
God
that's
damn.
It's Friday night, that's Saturday night. Okay. Just making sure. Okay.
You
The Japanese time always confused me, man. I ain't Japanese.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, like, man, like, yo, Pilot be putting this through it, son. Like, I know sometimes he be like, yo, this nigga LB and his goddamn mad dog barking again. I know this nigga. Cause nigga, you don't be hearing yourself, son. Like, you
I'm just
don't.
trying to make sure.
Yo,
I don't
Pilot
know.
is
Really.
Pilot really is your typical stoner, and it's hilarious. Like
It's hilarious. I can't wait for this nigga to finish the goddamn the cartoon anime shit we working on, because that shit is like a pure Pilot episode. Like,
yeah, I got to give y'all my lines. Yeah, I got to give
pure
you.
Pilot. Like, this is some shit Pilot would literally do. Like, but yeah. Shout out to
Other
that.
than that, I think that's pretty much it that's pretty much it for the boxing. You know, whatever.
All right, fuck it. Let's talk about some other shit. Fuck boxing right now, nigga. We still got some time. So, it's a movie, anything we got to review or talk about, nigga? What's good? Like, ain't nothing on the streets happening? Like, what's up? Like, what's good? Like,
No, niggas have been kind of behaving. I mean, that's why I was like, I mean, there's nothing.
there ain't no movie we got to review or something we got to say. Like, what is it? Like, there ain't, like, I can't. You sure there's not something we missing out? There's no Twitter poll, no nothing. Like, oh, what up, Rob? What it do? Salute.
Canelo shit.
Oh, yeah. Fuck it, yeah. You just mentioned that then. Yeah, what's the Twitter poll for that?
Yeah, because the computers was puting. Like I was getting all the notifications. Like, what the fuck? All right, I got it right here.
All right, word.
If Canelo fought Chris Eubank Jr. next, should he be taken off the pound for pound list altogether? I don't know why that's just so funny to me.
Yeah,
I know, right?
We got 30.
Yo, I ain't gonna shout out to Pilot, because when I seen that in the chat, I was like, yo, this nigga's fucking hilarious.
We got 30.
It's right, though, so we had to do it.
We got 37 votes so far. 54% said yes, take him off the pound for pound list. 46% said no.
I mean, I saw the poster. I saw, you know, I don't know if it's not an official one or whatever. It might be a fan made one, but whoever drew Eubank with the Pride armband, that shit was mad diabolical. Like, you know, that shit was crazy. Like, you know, real talk though. But yeah, no, just the fact that they actually put that, like, you know, like Canelo versus, you know, Berlanga is trash. And Canelo versus Eubank.
Look, Canelo versus anybody but David Benavidez is trash. We're at that point now. Like,
yeah. So yeah, Canelo's going to lose. It's going to get a lot of criticism, you know, if it's one of those two, because it's like Berlanga. I would say Berlanga. The only thing is Berlanga will probably buzz more in the streets, if you want to call it street buzz, because
that shit ain't buzzing nowhere.
Yeah. Whereas
niggas don't even say like, yo, I can't wait for the next Berlanga fight. Like, I'm sure that's not been mentioned in any bodega anywhere in New York, nigga.
The funny thing is too is I think Berlanga, because I was reading something on his Twitter or whatever, and the Ricans go at him constantly too. Like he's like I'm like Shakur. I'm one of the most hated fighters in boxing today with Shakur.
Nobody
And Devin
nobody
Haney.
cares. Nobody cares about
We
you.
do shit to be hated on yet.
Yeah, nobody cares about you. Suck. That's the problem. Nobody
Yeah.
hates you. You just suck.
Nigga, we could grab anybody we want right now and do a decision and get the same amount of shit you do. Like, you ain't doing nothing special, motherfucker. Like, you're literally like almost Jake Paul level at this point to us, nigga.
Facts. And
Matter of fact, Jake Paul more successful is better for boxing than you are now, and you the serious nigga.
And funny thing too is he's mentioned he's wanted to move like Jake Paul too. So it's like, yeah. But yeah, it's with him. It's only a matter of time though. But yeah, it's nasty work though. That dude actually became a number one contender at 168 without beating not a motherfucker in there. Like,
oh, one thing I also want to say, because I see somebody said, "Oh, should we remove Inoue because for the dinner he fight?" No, motherfucker, that's different. Who the fuck has Inoue been ducking at any weight class for years?
right?
Yeah, fucked up.
And somebody did the work for us because I see all the comments. He's like, "Well, anyway, for all these people," and then dude tried to like go at him, and then it just turned into like, I'm like, okay, y'all are doing the work for us. Okay.
Yeah, I saw.
I didn't even go back to the damn Twitter poll to look at it. Like, damn.
So the guy,
just put it working like that.
Yeah, no, because the guy was like, Inoue's should Inoue be taken off the pound for pound too for fighting Donaghy. And the guy responded was like, Inoue's been fighting murderer's row of opponents. He's allowed a soft touch. Canelo's had like 4 to 5 soft touches in a row.
It's true. And fun things too is like Dohany's not really a soft touch like that. No, he's expected to lose, but Doheny can actually punch.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. It's like, have y'all not seen fucking TJ Doheny fight?
I think that's a rhetorical question.
Yeah,
this man had like a fight of the year. He had like one of the better years in boxing, and I think was that 2019. All this was happening.
Yeah, that was 2019. He had.
You know what? 2019 was just too like. Look, fuck it. You niggas ain't deserve 2019. Fuck it. Because so much dope shit happened 2019 that y'all constantly forget it happened, and y'all be shitting on niggas from that era. And y'all don't deserve 2019. Y'all just don't. Like any type of come up in boxing, y'all just don't deserve. Y'all don't deserve 2019. Like if I could just Mr. Krabs fucking unwatch that type of TV from y'all eyes on some like that. That's a refund, nigga. Like, yeah, give me back my TV images, nigga. Like. Because y'all don't deserve it. Like,
ain't no
really.
way, I'm sorry. I love Inoue, but ain't no way to justify a Doheny fight. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion.
Get the fuck out of here. Why can't he make that fight? When he's fighting somebody who's buzzing in Japan, in America, when somebody's buzzing in America, we want our top guy to fight him.
Mm-hmm. TJ Donaghy is, come on, man. That's all I got.
Buzzing in his country.
Whatever, bro. If you think
what the fuck you talking to, nigga? Hold on, like
I'm just saying, TJ Donaghy. I'm just saying, TJ Donaghy. Like, come on, man. I don't know what happened with the MJ fight. I don't know what happened with the MJ fight. I would have loved more of MJ fight more. That's all. I don't know.
No, man, fuck MJ. Goddamn. What the fuck has he done, nigga? What the fuck has he done?
Nah, he was the quote.
What the fuck has he done? What has he done?
Didn't he have 2 belts?
Oh, he had 2 belts.
Nigga.
Had past tense.
He's a better opponent than TJ. You're not gonna convince me that he's not.
How? What has he done recently?
You're not gonna convince me that Donaghy.
What has? Hold on, wait. TJ Doheny had 2 belts.
Recently, in a sense, recently.
Motherfucking fucking MJ ain't had no 2 belts recently either. Like,
no, MJ,
was this like last year?
Yeah, but I'm saying he's more relevant in the division. I don't know what happened with the situation, but
how, dude? Where it fell through. Bro, yeah, relevant in the division. I don't know how to even come across that when one guy has been actively beating the shit out of niggas in Inoue's gym in his own country.
Yeah, I mean that's basically the reason why Doheny's getting.
He's doing what we was telling Crawford should have did with Ortiz. Mm-hmm. So Inoue's actually doing what we said. Like, if somebody's coming to your country and he's whooping dudes that train in your gym, he's getting a little. And remember, this nigga was already. Remember, he's building himself up back from the Conlon fight, who he didn't even look all that bad in. So he's going to another country, had about 5, 6 fights, whatever. He doing his thing, getting his momentum, his buzz going. So one of the top fighters in the world is like, hold on, fuck it. Like, this nigga, you trying to get work on my block. Damn, he's beating up niggas from my gym. All right, fuck it. We got to do something about this. I don't know how you can not respect that. Like, that's some G shit. That's more G shit than boxing business to me. But I don't know. Like, y'all niggas be hating in a way.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say Doheny needs, but I understand why he's fighting him. It's not. I mean, but in a way,
we're not saying it's the fight of the year. It's not like Bea Bucci coming back to fight Tyson or some shit. Like, no, like it's a decent little bout. Like, shit.
But I mean, for me, it's just more like I said, it's the ignorance. It's just like a lot of ignorance on Monster's opponents. And it's just like, I mean, if it's just like, if you don't know who they are, just say you don't know who they are. It's just like,
thank you. But none of these motherfuckers ever just want to say, well, I don't really fuck with them niggas. I don't really fuck with that weight. I don't, I'll be the first nigga to be like, man, I don't listen to so-and-so music. Oh, you heard that? Yeah, because I don't fuck with that bullshit, nigga. So you can't tell me how good it is, nigga. Like, I can say that, but these niggas that try to lie to you about fucking, oh yeah, I watch all these minimum weights, feather weights, sly weights, this weight. Like, no, you don't, nigga.
Yeah, and they try to save faces, just saying like, I don't know nothing about it, and that's the whole reason why, obviously we're approaching the anniversary of it, of Monster and Fulton, where there are so many like platforms where I just like I tune them out though, simply because the shit that they were saying, it was just mad ignorant. I'm just like, yeah, no, like even
in our own chat, nigga, like niggas is getting mad at us for saying NWA was gonna like beat the shit out of dude, like.
Yeah.
To this credit, there's some people did come back the following week and held it down on some like, yeah, y'all niggas was right, respect. So salute, we don't respect that. Like, just be real, like.
Yeah,
like I think one of the questions what's a fight that all of us on Ring Gang got wrong? Like, because we're gonna be dropping questions, Thursday, via interactive show and shit. So, like, niggas ain't perfect in this motherfucker. Like,
trust me, we all of us have gotten some shit wrong, but at least we admit we're wrong. We don't fucking deflect and double down like most people. Like,
yeah,
we don't flip the mirror around and be like, but you said this, so you were more wrong.
Yeah, like some hoes. I fucking can't stand that shit. But just stay doing that shit. What you mean? But you ain't take out the garbage last week, and I had to tell you 17 times. Like, bitch, we talking about the fucked up shit you did right now at this goddamn moment right now.
Right.
Like, damn.
And what's fucked up is, like I said, Canelo. I know that I'm sure the announcement's going to be this week on who he's fighting next, though. But yeah, if it's Eubank,
I think we need to start boycotting his fights. Like, even on a damn, like, when I mean, like, fuck it, like, nigga, gang. When I mean boycott his fights, like, no preview, no recap, probably don't even watch the fight. Just
I'm down with that. Unless we
could
watch
it after it happened, just to be like, yeah.
Who's worse? I mean, we should have the poll on who's worse between Eubank and Berlanga. But if it's both of them, fuck it.
Both of them. Nobody look. You answered your own question, Pilot. Like, I'd rather see Berlanga and Eubank fight.
I'd rather them two. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be better.
And I'd rather see Canelo fight David fucking Benavidez. Yeah. Like, and stop making excuses like this nigga's the boogeyman on crack. Like, jeez. Motherfucker. Like, yo, niggas bleed like us. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like it's some pussy shit. I'm just saying. Like, nigga, I don't like to be calling boxers that shit. We all know everybody here done boxing through hands, but like, let's be honest. That's what it is, bro. Like, ain't no money. It's some pussy shit. Real talk. Like, nigga think he gonna lose.
Yeah, it's an unacceptable fight, and it'll always be an unacceptable fight. Berlanga
Yeah.
or Eubank, and Eubank is just it might be the slightly better opponent because Eubank actually
Yeah,
has.
dude, we had Munguia who was the slightly better. So now you're going to slightly worse to be
Nah,
better
time
than
out,
slightly
man.
better than worse. Like the fuck out of here.
Canelo already beat 2 of the guys that gave 2 to 3 losses to Eubank. Why I'm watching this? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like
Eubank
Billy Joe
had a good
Saunders.
fight with Smith, Liam, but that ain't enough for no Canelo fight. The
But I'm
fuck out.
saying Liam Smith knocked him out the year before, the fight before, and Billy Joe Saunders dominated him. Groves. I mean, 2 of his 3 losses are from dudes that Canelo has already beaten. Like, what the fuck are we doing? I get Canelo wants to fight in the UK, but come on, man. I get. Maybe
Canelo just don't want to fight Benavidez. Everything is okay. So this
They're
nigga be
saying-
fighting in the damn Congo jungle if he don't have to fight
You don't wanna fight. I
Benavidez.
mean, there's some niggas
They're
at 168, some random niggas that
Well,
you know what I'm saying. Like
they're
that could fight,
saying that rumor has it that him fighting Eubank is the setup, the precursor to him fighting Crawford next, because Turkey Boy wants that fight. So,
and we're gonna give all our fucking Super Saiyan energy to somehow make Crawford make sure he wins that fight somehow, some way. Because fuck all that shit.
I mean, the funny thing is that either way, if that fight were to happen, the victory lap from one of their fan bases is going to last for fucking ever. So
the ultimate race.
We need a double knockout for that one. Like all these niggas gotta shut the fuck up.
Canelo versus Crawford, the ultimate race war is going to be crazy on Twitter. If that was.
I've already seen some ignorance already. I can only imagine how bad it's going to be.
Precursor to damn Crawford. Look, so you mean to tell me a grilled cheese is the precursor to a Philly cheese? Is that what y'all doing? Is that what y'all? That's what y'all really. That's the bullshit y'all saying. Like, is a Philly parm the preview to a eggplant parm?
Like Philly parm.
No, chicken parm. I'm sorry.
I mean,
some nigga might really make a Philly parm. Like,
you know what? Let me Google that shit right now because it's wrong, but it might be right. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me see.
Nigga, I literally misspoke. Like, if somebody really got that shit out there, I'm just like, wow, like, damn.
Let me see.
I did Google it. They have some kind of like chicken parmesan, Philly steak type of, like ordeal,
chicken fucking wow, jeez,
with the bread and shit. Yeah.
Yes, slides. Well, I'm about to say because it's like if there's a Philly parm out there, then I'm like, okay, yeah, I clearly I'm behind in this food shit. I need to partake.
Oh man, but okay. Now, speaking of food shit, because since the grill off was such a success, like. We're gonna be doing another one set up, but it's gonna be a little different though. It's not gonna be the grill. I mean, my bad, God. I was busy. I took a nap. I didn't get to post the images and shit. But I spoke to Rome the other day, and I said, "Yo, we gonna do like a little kitchen battle. We got the perfect kitchen set up. Already got my niggas want to show up, get involved, but He said we're gonna do a grilled cheese battle. Cause everybody fuck with a grilled cheese. Like a
what?
Gourmet. Yeah. That's the next one. Cause it's simple. It ain't gotta be no 3-hour live stream. We just gonna be right there in the kitchen vibing. Make a ill-ass grilled cheese, nigga. How you not fuck that up?
Niggas making grilled cheese sandwiches contest. Like, bro, like what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, what's next? You're gonna do a tuna? You're gonna do a tuna sandwich? Fucking make off? Like, what are we doing?
A tuna melt.
Nah, nigga. Like,
a tuna
melt. Y'all don't see. Y'all like the vision right now, nigga. Like, y'all not seeing the vision.
I feel like because food YouTube content goes crazy. I mean, in terms of
y'all not seeing the vision.
Oh, food YouTube content.
And I haven't eaten a grilled cheese in years. But when he said it, I was like,
it do some kind of good. But what I'm saying is, food YouTube
that could kind of hit.
Food YouTube content does get a lot of clicks and views.
Yeah, because this country has a problem with food. That's the problem.
Yeah, and y'all gotta, dude. That live stream hit 300 views, bro. Like, nigga. Like, we never had no live hit that much, son. And this a boxing channel. Like, Like, nah, niggas. Hey, man, boxers gotta eat, right?
I mean, I already know the vision, so I get it. So that's
Yeah, this nigga King P mouthing off also like, nah, fuck that. Y'all niggas gonna make a chopped cheese contest next? What? A tuna? No, I don't even fucking eat a goddamn tuna melt. The fucking tuna melt, nigga. Ain't fucking tuna fish, nigga. That's like the whole of the sea. I don't want no fucking tuna fish, nigga. Everybody eat that.
I love tuna, but
I got maybe a goddamn catfish. That's what I need to do. Shit. But yeah, nigga, we don't have a date yet, but that's the next battle, and that shit's gonna be lit. It's gonna be a lit ass live stream. Niggas gonna have the ill ass gourmet grilled cheese. Niggas gonna hook them shits up. You know what I mean? Like we like y'all niggas like it ain't no like niggas ain't trying to make no fucking regular grilled cheese. Niggas is trying to hook it up, put the
oh
bacon.
yeah, no. I mean, shit. I make I make a thorough lobster grilled cheese, man. That shit.
You get see this nigga
Damn, lobster
that
grilled
pilot
cheese? What
Scorpio.
the fuck?
I mean,
Lobster?
I'm combining y'all niggas' names. This nigga Scorpio, Pat Scorpio know what the fuck I'm talking about. He see it.
Yeah.
You think a nigga running a bodega and see it, but nah.
Lobster
lobster grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese is from the bodega.
Yeah, lobster grilled cheese is the shit. Like I had it before.
Nigga, lobster on anything, period, is this shit.
Yeah,
I made a lobster quesadilla, nigga.
Yeah, I had the lobster because there's a restaurant down the street that did it, and I was like, okay. And then I looked up a recipe, and I do that. I do the lobster grilled cheese with a croissant. That shit banging.
Yo, fucking nigga, yo. Niggas sleep on croissant sandwiches. Like when you, especially it's a big croissant, when you could toast a croissant, nigga, that bitch hit as a sandwich. Like I'm telling you, like nigga, man,
put the cheese on the lobster. That shit, yeah,
bro. Like nigga, like did you be having like the tomato bisque with it too, bro, or nah?
No, I'm cool with that, bro. I don't get too fancy, bro. Like I mean, sometimes
this you ain't talking about.
I mean, sometimes I figure, should I get the lobster bisque along? Should I make? Because I know how to make lobster bisque, but that might be overkill.
Gotta have something to dip that sandwich in, my nigga.
And that's facts too, though. But that's like I think that's overkill. Like, cause I be making the lobster grilled cheese big as fuck, anyways. Anyway, so that's like
Yeah, I can imagine the goddamn sandwich the size of the fucking keyboard or some shit. You goddamn Flintstone eating ass nigga, like fucking Viking mug drinking ass nigga. But yeah, like that. I just gotta do the logistics. Gotta see what date we're gonna run with, what day, and then we'll be out promoting that, and we'll have that fucking the great grilled cheese battle, nigga. I don't know who's gonna be participating, but it's probably gonna be like 3 or 4 of us there. And gonna make that shit fire, nigga. Like this is summer, ain't no boxing and shit on like that, nigga. Look at the fights we previewed, nigga. Matter of fact, the goddamn grilled cheese battle is more fucking interesting than this shit coming on this weekend, nigga. But let's be honest, nigga. I stand behind that ring game content, nigga. They ain't seeing that. Oh, hey, what it do, Bav? Salute, bro. What it do? But yeah, that. And we'll try to get another grilling battle later on after that. But the grilled cheese shit is like next up. And definitely in the summer. I don't know if it's gonna be July, early August or whatever. But yeah, we'll get that popping. And yeah, Thursday. Y'all niggas show for Thursday. Like we making a big extravaganza. We gonna be vibing hard Thursday, man. And we're gonna be retweeting the artwork I'm giving away. I got posters already made up. I got the mailing tube. So y'all vibe. We're gonna ask y'all questions, Ring Gang related questions. Because if y'all fucking with us, we celebrating Ring Gang, nigga. So we're gonna have y'all be like, just to see who's participating, y'all put a number in the chat. We're gonna ask y'all some questions, and whoever the first one answers, they win. Then you just holler at us on the low, so we get your mailing address, and then I send that shit out to you. If you're some international nigga, I don't know, you might have to put a little shipping on, a little extra. Maybe I gotta see. You know what I mean? Like we'll see. But I'm gonna look out. I'm gonna still look out for you. And if you in South Florida, like, you know, South Florida, like, you know, the three major areas. If you in South Florida, you know that. Then you holler at me. I might deliver it to you personally. We meet up and I'll give you the little poster, handshake, dap, take a picture, whatever. It's all love. Gang, gang, ring gang. You know what it is. But yeah, like y'all gonna get that. Y'all gonna get that work. Yeah, definitely. Me previewing some. We got a new Sample Kings joint. We kind of preview, and we just gonna vibe. We gonna have fun, nigga. So y'all definitely show up because ain't no other. Y'all name the podcast and just be giving away shit. I'm talking about boxing podcasts. Like, I ain't hear no niggas giving away dope ass artwork and shit. Like, I ain't hear none of that.
Facts.
I ain't hearing none of that shit at all. Like, oh, at Kane son, what it do? Salute. But yeah, I ain't hearing none of that. Like we we the ones doing that shit. I ain't hearing nobody else doing cooking shows and shit, nigga. We doing
content. That. Yes. You know.
Yeah, we do. We put it all together. Like I'm telling you, like Ring Gang, like we the future, nigga. We everything. Like you really could get if you gave us a network, nigga, we'd be like the illest show on that network.
Straight facts.
Because it'd be like you couldn't give us a show. You would have to give us a network because we'd be providing so much shit. Niggas that had a King P hour, this nigga interviewing boxers and shit. Gonna have like the pilot music countdown where he play his stoned ass, play all the music and shit. Pat doing a tech show or some shit. Like nigga, like fuck out of here. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all tune in Thursday. We're gonna be celebrating Ring Game. We're gonna be promoting all the type of content we've done throughout the years. You know, you're gonna see some shit that you probably ain't seen in ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we getting back into that. Like, I know we started out with the music and the boxing highlights and we transitioned to other shit, but nah, like this gonna be the 2019 year for us. Like we doing it all.
Ring Gang Network.
Yes. Yeah. Like we definitely getting shit popping. And shout outs to the Discord niggas out there. Yeah, salute y'all. We trying to see if we can set up another episode during the week or something, but we're still working on that. And that's why we trying to do these little cooking lives too, because that shit is kind of fun. Like comments, y'all niggas is like hilarious. So and just show a different side, you know. Because one day that shit might get so big that y'all gonna want boxers on the show with us and see if they could cook better than us. Like y'all don't see, like that's the vision, bro. And some of you boxers be eating good as fuck in y'all off season. So I know niggas, I mean, like Andy Ruiz holla at us, bro. Like I'm sure we can out cook y'all fat ass. I'm sure you can show us a thing or two as well. So I mean, like.
Straight facts.
But that's the vision. Y'all don't see it. Like, that's the vision. Like, I'm sure a nigga like Ricky Hatton could damn see what he could come up with in the kitchen, nigga. Like y'all know I'm not joking. Y'all know it because some of these niggas is eating real good. Like, facts. Who make a better Philly cheese? Like, come on. Like, have Boots on the show or something. Shit. But yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say. Y'all just tune in fucking Thursday and rock with us and just celebrate just us being here and you know going through all these milestones. We appreciate everybody on all the platforms that get to our YouTube page, our website, and all the people we done collab with and all the future collaborations, all the people who tune in to us who. Even if you're fans of individual members, if you're fans of us overall, like we appreciate that. You know, like Wu-Tang, everybody got their favorites. You might be a Pat nigga, you might be a pilot dude or King P. It's all love. Like we all appreciate whoever the fuck you fuck with on here. Like we love this shit. It's Ring Gang. So I ain't got nothing else to say.
Oh, weird. So yeah, that was a hell of an outro. King P, you have any final thoughts?
No, great weekend of boxing. Not really, but it's a great weekend at Philly. I'll say that.
There you go.
The energy, I felt it in the air. Word to Beans. So it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Boots showed out. So That was fun. I gotta go back to Philly. Y'all got too many fucking one ways though. That shit pissed me the fuck off. I'm still pissed about that. Like, bro, like there should not be that many one ways in a damn fucking city. But
Told you. Yeah.
Are you gonna hit the freeway and eat beans fast, or are you just gonna like take another route and like eat something else slow?
oh god.
This is a hip hop podcast, nigga. Like if you know, you know. If you get it, you get it.
Bars.
Oh my god. But other than that, it was cool. Salute to Boots, salute to Philly. And you know what it is, salute to Ring Gang. You know what I'm saying? The anniversary show coming up. So be on the lookout. We're gonna have a good time. So salute to y'all that fuck with us. And you know where to find us at ringgangradio.com, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. We all over the place. So we got more shit to come. Trust me, we only gonna get bigger every year. Pause.
Mm-hmm.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. Oh man, Pilot, do you have any final thoughts?
I don't got much. Shouts out, shouts out to the gang. Shouts out to the comments. Shouts out to everybody. Enjoy the rest of your summer while you can, because it's almost over. That's all I got.
It's almost over because football season is around the corner. So, shut up, nigga. So it's like, yeah. Definitely.
I'd rather see Shakur Stevenson fight next than goddamn football season come. But all right, never mind.
Yeah, I'm about to have an apron sent to your house, nigga. Like,
yo, fuck you, nigga. I know you're like, well, you can't get mad. I mean, y'all niggas is you in Rome is cooking up a storm now with the lives and shit. You might have to get like a little Ring Gang apron, like get a little Ring Gang chef hat. I was telling Rome, I was like, you know what, we might have to get like a championship belt in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Niggas just coming up challenging the squad, like, yo, hold on, y'all niggas grilling, like, fuck that, I got that. Like, oh, really? Like, hold on.
Yeah, like the belt that P has.
Robot. Fuck that. I'm gonna start. Don't let me start baking, nigga. I make a mean cheesecake, nigga. Shit.
I'm sure you do. Yes, you make a.
Fuck you. Nigga, I was throwing the football the other day, nigga. Like, I mean, like, I was at LA Fitness throwing the football. I mean, like, shit. I come on Spiral. I see this nigga. We played ball. Yeah, me and Rome. This nigga. We finally played ball Saturday. Like the first time since December. But we got there late, like, nigga, and we lost by like 2 points. Like, god damn it. Like, I missed one layup. I ain't get like no other shots. That shit pissed me the fuck off. These niggas started throwing the football afterwards, and these niggas was throwing like spirals past damn three basketball courts and shit, like effortless. I'm like, this nigga Rome moved like a damn retired PE coach, like throwing them shits, just throwing. I'm like, god damn, like. All right.
Well, you gotta keep up.
Got me seeing the football shit, bro.
Well, but yeah, shout out to the whole crew, and yeah, anniversary show on Thursday will be a vibe, and like I said, a little low with the boxing. Hopefully we'll pick up in August. I mean, obviously, with the Crawford shit and going forward or whatever. And but yeah, other than that, I hope everyone's been enjoying their summer, even with this ridiculous streak of humidity. Like for Florida, it's like it's a regular occurrence, but for East Coast, for me and P, it's like
doesn't bother me. Yeah, you're the wrong.
It bothers me. Shit, like every fucking day, it's humid. Like it's like humid.
The nigga from Zamunda, it bothers. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. We all light skinned summer, baby. I don't know about you, bro. We thriving, like the rest of us thriving right now. You know what I mean? We chilling in that little week in that summer
vibe. Shut up. Stupid, yo.
Don't be hating, nigga. Don't get that. This sound like Shakur Stevenson, nigga.
But anyway, obviously for me, I mean, I got, like I said, still working on the two articles, Forgotten Fades, like, trying to, work on just, a little bit, just because, a lot of shit's going on or whatever. And then, like I said, shout out to people who listen to us now, and shout out to Android for the super chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, we strive to bring some more content to you. I know P hit me off with 3 videos from the boots. I had to re-watermark one of them because one of the watermarks somehow ended up crossing out Eddie Hearn's face, so I had to go back and correct that. So yeah, I'll probably, I mean, it'll be uploaded probably tonight, but I probably won't publish it till maybe like sometime later in the morning or whatever. But yeah, like I said, we work hard to bring you that content. So yeah, all you have to do is just like, comment, subscribe, say send it to people. And so yeah, like I said,
Membership.
Yeah, ring game is the future. So like you got to treat ring game as such, man. Everyone has to know that we're the future of this, But yeah, I don't have much more to say. So for myself, Pat Scorpio doing representer, for LB Show, for the God, the Go artist, for King People, Negative, and for Conscious Pilot. This has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk. Where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.
Pull up on Thursday because it's our anniversary.